Alright, I just got home from the acuplacer thing where I didn't take any tests, and I have a story about that later if you want to hear it. So I'm gonna sew on the ribbon ruffles to the pink skirt all the way around. Bam. Ruffles are sewn on. It is making the skirt flare out a little bit, but I like that because you can see the satin on the inside. Although I'm kind of thinking that I'll have to get some more ribbon to cover up this seam where the ribbon meets the edge of the lining. And yeah, because it's not all even like that. And there are some places where the satin bunched up when I was sewing it on originally. But I think that looks good and I like it. I do have extra that I'm thinking of lining the bow on the back with, because in my original sketch I had a bow on the front and a bow on the back, but I think that 2 bows would be overdoing it, so we'll just see when I put the lace around the collar. But I am definitely going to have a bow in the back. To cover up this mess, because I had sewn the waistband all the way around, but then I had to seam rip it so the edges are all messed up, and I'm sorry you can't see because it's really dark in here right now. But it doesn't look good, and I'm going to fix it. And the way that I'm thinking of putting the bow on, since there's going to be a corset here, so that this is going to get all bunched up, is sew the skirt on first, but only to here, where the here and here where the corset is going to bunch it up, and then put snaps on so that this fabric can be folded over like this and like this, like pleats, and then have the bow attached to those snaps so it covers up the transition. And I feel like I'm rambling, and this doesn't make any sense to anyone but me. But you will see when the dress is done if I do it that way. Right. For now, I'm gonna, for realsies and serious this time, cut out the lining fabric for the sleeves and the bodice, and stitch those together and actually sew them in. Alright. Bye, y'all. Okay, end of day 5. Calling it day 5, but it was really just a few hours. I cut out all the pieces and I sewed together the end of the sleeves and the actual sleeve part, and I hand sewed them on to the original white lining fabric so that it's not a visible seam on the outside. And tomorrow, when I have more time, hopefully, I will be able to put darts into the other thing, which I sewed the front panel to the 2 back panels. Can't see it because it's dark, but I did that. And I will be able to sew that on tomorrow, and then attach both the skirts to the bodice and plan out where the other ruffles are going to go on the other skirts. Okay, end of day 5. Later, y'all.